getting a little slow started here. There we go. Okay, where are we at? Some tunes going. So went up to the chat. Let's go. It's week 7. All right, let's see here. Where should we start? We need tunes first. We need some tunes for sure. All right. We got in the chat. No, but real quick. So, where's the mic at? We good on vid? We'll put some tunes on, and then we'll get to building some lineups. Alrighty. Let's see here. What up, chat? It's week 7. Let's go. Oh man, that trade you yesterday, that was awesome. That was some big stuff. I need an excuse to not play TJ Yeldon this week, but I still might have to. Oh man, let's find a good playlist real quick. Yeah, so we'll take questions first, or we'll do lineup building, work some strat. I haven't really looked at the lineup prices much since the trade news yesterday, so we'll just go from there. Not sure where I'm at as far as the defenses are this week, and that's normally what I'm pretty big on. Let's just get the word out a bit. Whoever's in here, just let me know how the mic is. Last week I had some issues with it, the volume. You just post something in the chat. That should be good to go. All right. Okay. So I'm going to start wherever. Build some lineups. Talk some strat. What players you thinking of? If not, I'll start building. Let's see what we got here. I was just saying earlier, I haven't looked at the price much yet since the trade news yesterday. I know Chubb's like 3,800. I mean, it's hard to beat. 3,600 against Tampa Bay. I mean, could the Browns defense just, put a hurt on the Bucks just like the Bears did? I don't know if they're that good though. We'll start with Chubb. I mean, I feel like he's good chalk this week. I mean, if they're gonna, I don't know if we'll get a 1-to-1 to what Hyde was getting, but Duke Johnson. I mean, I guess it depends on how much faith you have in Tampa Bay's offense to put up points on Cleveland. But let's see here. Yeah, I mean, even with Hyde, he's getting some run. He's 4,000. I think. I mean, as far as for tournament, I think Chubb's probably the play, just because your game's dependent on getting everything you'd want out of Duke Johnson. But with Chubb, you've got the goal line rushes that he can get you some just a couple of cheap touchdowns in. He doesn't need the efficiency to run. Same thing you've seen with Corwell and Lynch so far this season. They just get those 2 punching touchdowns and they're solid, and everything else is just cake on top. Uh, I ain't gonna lie, Gurley. I don't know if he's just a plug-in this week. I know he's cheaper than last week. I didn't play him last week, um, and that he was solid. I mean, I had him and Gordon just across all my lineups. No, yeah. If you want, we can review last week's too. I know whoever's in the stream last week, they saw I was plugging in Jalen Richard at the flex, and he did well. I think he ended up with 12 points, just racking up the receptions. I was like, the Seahawks, they could just get out the lead and start running the ball. That's what they did, and then the Raiders, you've seen it all season. When they get behind, they just start chucking the ball. Like I said, what up, chat? Just let me know if the mic needs to get adjusting or anything as far as the volume. Everything should be good. If you got questions, just drop them in the chat. If there's a strat we want to start with, that's fine. Or else we can just, let's build some lineups while the teams are playing. And I'll pull up Roto World and stuff. We'll do some research. I'll be putting out my flex rankings later this evening, just because there's so much trade talk yesterday. There's the early game in London tomorrow. There's there'd be too much updating I probably have to do today, so I figured just wait till all the today's over, and then go ahead and put the flex rankings out. Then leave it heading into Sunday. Just check the updates after there for the injuries, see who's going to play. Let's see here. I went Gordon McCaffrey a couple weeks ago, and that wasn't that bad. I think McCaffrey, that's the game? Yeah, he got against the Giants. He got bailed out by that receiving touchdown late in the game. This Philly, I think their rush defense is legit. And see, I don't know. Like the Cam McCaffrey stat, I don't know. Actually, let's start with QB. Actually, no, we'll do Chubb and then we'll go QB because QB slate's pretty narrow this week. Let's see here. Chubb in there. I'll probably move him to the flex though, just to get a better view. I'm kind of like Stafford. I feel like Deshaun Watson's in the same boat as last week. I guess the perception is that he's got a harder matchup, which I would agree. Jacksonville is some better defense than the Bills. But it's just that O-line does him no favors at all. I mean, it really doesn't. It's rough. It really doesn't do much favors for him. You saw Will Fuller, like last week. Will Fuller, I mean, it might have been bumming it coming out there as a decoy, but they didn't do him any favors with that O-line. Obviously, D-Hop's going to get the volume week in, week out, and we can get Tim with that. I like Wentz this week. What was it? At least 300 yards, or those stats are misleading. You see the stat. He's thrown for at least 300 yards or 3 touchdowns in 3 straight games. So, the 3 games, 2 of the 3 are 300 yards, and third one he didn't get 300 yards, and he got 3 touchdowns. I didn't know he lost a fumble in 3 games to start the season. Carolina's defense is definitely not the stiffest this year. I think perceptions is that they have they're top, they're good defense, but I'm kind of feeling these 6K. I kind of like a Wentz Alshon stack. So I don't think you'd go Earth. Yeah, 7. No. I mean, I think even after last week, I think Njoku, I was saying, I went on Twitter, and as soon as I saw that Njoku caught the touchdown, I was like, that's it. This is the Njoku. This is the David Njoku week. Anytime. I would roll him out there every week, at least in one line, just in case he just blows up. I mean, he's getting the volume now, and he scored a touchdown. I mean, his price is just going to go up every week now as long as he puts up similar numbers. 18 points last week. I mean, that's great. 12 targets, 10 targets, 5 or more receptions, 3 games, 50 plus yards and touchdown. I mean, his floor is so good. So, I mean, and if we're going to play in there, oh, that's right. I don't know how I feel about Chubb. Pass catcher and a rusher. I don't know how big of a believer I am in this Browns offense. But Chubb's good chalk. We'll put Alshon in first and see how if he's too pricey, I think we might need to go down. Oh, man. I mean, not playing Thielen didn't hurt last week, but I think I'm staying off the Rams receivers. I kind of like you saw it last week and get the volume, but tempted. 69, wait, $800 because of the matchup. And you think if he can still get the red zone targets, like he buoyed his last week. I mean, it's just, oh man, I don't know. I mean, that's a tough matchup. So I think Jeffrey's a good pivot for these upper guys. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown game last week, but you see, that's good volume. That's good. That's a good reception total. And he's getting the red zone looks. Obviously, Minnesota is a tough pass defense. Carolina's not so much. So we'll run with the Wentz Jeffrey stack. Go back to RB. I mean, I've been locking in Melvin Gordon every week just to be off early. I know San Fran they do have a legitimately solid rush defense. Yeah, top 15. They're not the worst. I know they've been giving up more receptions than yards. I mean, look at that floor, 25 points. Obviously, Gordon, you could play for cheaper if he was on the slate this week. I think, yeah, like a Yeldon 64. What was he last week? 56. And you saw last week, like, obviously they get blown out, and he only gets 5 targets. And then he gets 8 rushes. Even the games before Fournette's out, he's top 20 touches, but he hasn't top 20 carries. So I don't think his floor is as high as it's perceived to be with Fournette out. So we'll come back to him though. I'm not completely off LaShawn McCoy this week. You've seen it last week. It's been buoyed a bit. I think they run a more like just standard offense this week with Josh Allen out, and they put Eric Henderson in instead. He's still getting solid targets. I mean, this Indy. What's this Bills pass defense like? Because you know that is what the Colts are going to do in this game. They're not going to try. I mean, I guess max back. They'll probably run a little bit more than they have been, but I mean, there's no way that the Luck isn't just going to chuck it and chuck it and chuck it and chuck it. Let's see here. 140 rushing yards to Green Bay. Tennessee got 100. Well, you've seen 74. 14. Yeah, like near last in the league in rushing yards. How good is the Bills though? We can look it up, but we'll look it up on DraftKings real quick. So I'll see here. Let's see where Mac is at. What's wrong with Mac price at? $4,400. I don't know if maybe I'm biased because I drafted Jordan Wilkins in a dynasty league. But I don't know how big believer I am in Mac's talent. I mean, Frank Gore just hung around and he just been a thorn in the side of whoever he's shared the backfield with the past couple seasons. So we shot last week with the Dolphins. Okay. Did that mean I never still carries? Yeah, try to run the ball though. I mean, I knew the Bills defense wasn't that bad, you would have had to tell me that they were top 10 in passing and rushing. So total defense is 11. You can put Mac McCoy. How high could you go at receiver? If you want Mac, McCoy, and Chubb. Where is he? We'll go Mac, McCoy, and Chubb. They're down Carolina defense this week, that's for sure. I do like the Lions defense. I mean, say what you want, but last week Miami they backdoored like a solid outing against that Chicago Bears defense. So they've shown up. The sack totals are good. Brock Osweiler. Yeah, they are. I watched a video this week, or it was a podcast. The Lions are due for interception regression. You see their secondaries. That's probably the best part of their defense. They've only got two picks all year. I'd say they're due to regress, but put Denver on Thursday night. I mean, that would have been the play if they were on the mid slate here. You saw how that turned out. And Houston line is they do Watson no favors. So I think the Jags defense is solid. You're paying up though. I think the Colts are going to let down some people this week. I think this Buffalo offense, they're going to go into Indy and they're going to really try to put something up. I don't know if I'm that confident in this week. Redskins aren't bad. Like I said, a little pricey though. I don't know. What's the matchup in? Yeah, the rushing offense solid, but the thing is, like this, I don't know. Your open game has like a real bad day, and normally he usually gives you mixed bags. He doesn't just give like like he sucked. It's like a terrible day for Cam. Throwing, yeah, but stats wise, you a bit deceiving. That's a bad offense. We'll go cheap here. Let's see how high we can go at receiver and I guess Thielen is solid. I'm not opposed to this at all. If you can fit both. $5,900 tight end. And you get Ebron coming back. I think that's the move. Oh, that's the move. Heck yeah. And then we could pay up a defense. I'm paid down at running back, but we got Mac already. Yes, you go Joku. You pay up for defense. I still got Chubb though. I'm not opposed to game stacks. It's just Chubb's pretty. He's one dimensional for the most part. So you put in Njoku. I don't know because you want maybe just don't play too safe as far as the game script. Maybe it's the Browns. Right? Could the Buccaneers blow out the Browns? They could. Um, I guess Greg Olsen coming back in that Carolina game wouldn't be the worst game stack. Let's see, first game back, 7 targets, 4 receptions, 48 yards. Kittle. Let's see here. If there's one piece I would want in that San Francisco offense, if it wasn't Beathard, it would be Kittle. I'll give you that. Let's see here. Yeah, that's solid. 5K? Where are we at? What do we got left? 59. So then we'll pay up a defense, see where that leads us. At least at the Colts. It's a sucker spot right there. Like, play me. That's what the Colts defense is saying. I feel like Buffalo, with Derek Anderson at quarterback, it's a slight upgrade from Allen and from Peterman, just from experience alone. We'll save this one. It's just putting up LaShawn McCoy against the Colts defense. You're put a cap on his ceiling. Because I think if you had Josh Allen or Peterman playing quarterback, you probably would want to play the Colts just for the interceptions alone, regardless of how many yards they would give up to McCoy or. Not opposed to the Skins. I don't really know what to think of that Cowboys defense last. I don't know how much opportunity you get though, because they don't want Dak to turn the ball over. That's the thing; they're not going to let him go out there and just sling it. Just Eagles defense. It's this thing. I think you're hoping Cameron has a terrible day and they can't run the ball. Let's see here. You got your boy Kittle here. I really like the floor of Njoku this week. That's what we'll see. We'll do the price compare, at least with the defense. So if we can get who does Njoku, let's get at defense. Let's just play the Jags. I can't really. That's what you want, I think. If you can pick the Jags. Like I said, if this is the Diggs breakout game, Thielen has the regular Thielen. Does regular Thielen things. I think you're good. I don't know. You saw the volume dip with Hopkins last week, so I don't know how to feel about this Vikings stack. And I could see Kirk Cousins coming out just on fire. I don't know who I would pivot off of if I didn't play Thielen or Diggs, though. We'll go with the Jags. We'll leave some salary on the table, maybe. Where would you go at running back? All right, so if we went from McCoy to what? 61? Oh, it's Fournette, so you're stuck there. He went from Mac to 59. You got Mark Ingram. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if he's a stay away or not. Earlier in the week, I was saying, I'm playing. If I'm going to play one, I'm playing Kamara. And hope it's a fade. But Ingram's not the worst. Let's see here. Baltimore's the best. They're the best rush defense. Oh, best total defense. Rush defenses. It's an 80 yards a game. He's almost $3,000 cheaper than Kamara. I mean, if I'm confident with the rest of the lineup, paying for the chance for Ingram to just get all the touches, really just pound the ball, then see if we go from Chubb. So from Chubb to 41. I don't know what you're getting here. You're getting Smallwood, but you play Duke. I mean, he's just a starting RB. I mean, I don't know how you fade him. I don't know how you fade Chubb this week. $32, 32nd worst pass defense. It's just like, how much? I got Njoku in, right? Yeah. I think you're hoping Chubb gets the volume rushing. Then you're hoping Njoku gets the red zone targets, or Chubb gets the run in. Oh, we didn't check who you upgrade at tight end. 47. Oh, that might be it right there. The Greg Olsen coming back in the Carolina game. Outside of the receivers, well, Diggs and Thielen, this is a game stack base lineup. All right, so see, so you got Winston, Jeffrey, Greg Olsen coming back. If you're thinking that the Eagles have a solid game against the Panthers, you got Mac in that Buffalo Indy game. You got Chubb. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. I guess it just depends on what do you think of the Tampa Bay offense. Let's see. I mean, I like that. Oh, jeez. Mayfield, 100%. I mean, like 3,600 for a starting running back. That is the chalk you want to eat this week. I don't know why I don't want to eat it. I'd rather just go back to Njoku, just because in the case doesn't work out. I mean, he's a good runner. I don't think Duke Johnson's the pivot though. I think you just want to play Njoku. Let's see here. I like this. No, you got the Wentz, Jeffrey, Greg Olsen coming back. We got Mac, McCoy. Yeah, I like that. I don't think this game is just gonna. Well, hold on. McCoy. Well, yeah, let's change this flex up. 4,700 at the flex. Who we got a receiver? Corey Clement. I don't know if he 3 Eagles. I mean, this game could shoot out, but let's see here. He's really He's turned it around. All right, 47. Yeah, what was max stats last week? Let's go to the Panthers. What have Ertz targets been like with Wentz? Because I play commit because I want the targets. And I want to get the passing work. They're not that run heavy. Yeah, some good target yardage totals. Did you pay up a tight end? Did you pay up a tight end? 71. No, because you have $2,000. Jacks are safe this week. I don't think they get burnt. Let's rush around these flexes real quick. Galladay, not opposed. Is this the Gronk week? Is this the Gronk week? Is this the Gronk week? He's 6K. Isn't dropping every week. Another $5,000, under $6,000 last week. He only had one quiet game, like real quiet. He had the first game he opened the season. He had the Gronk game against Houston. Oh no. Let's see here. Whoever's in the chat, just throw in some questions. We'll talk some strat, build some lineups around some certain players. And we'll run it from there. Or we can just do some standard Q&A. Let's see. The flex with 31. Probably some Pickens down here. Cameron Brate. No. Not this week. 47. And we're back to where we started, I think. No. Corey Clement. If AP has a game, then your flex at what? 46? Is this an AP game? He's a little banged up though. 17 carries, 97 yards. Don't be sucked in by AP this week. He's getting virtually no targets. He's literally had a good game every other game. Literally had a good game every other game. Process elimination. This is an off week for AP, so we stay away. We change to carry on Johnson. I think Theo Riddick either questionable or Theo Riddick is not playing. He's already got that Eagle stack in. Do I want to? 47. The flex. See, I don't know how much I want to stack that Philly Carolina game. Can you go through? Can you go through pieces? I like Jeffrey still. Jeffrey's the guy, I think. I mean, like paying up at running back this week. Obviously, you've got Gurley, Kamara, Zeke, McCaffrey, James White is the fifth most expensive running back this week. And you've got Yeldon. I mean, unless you pay up, you're kind of getting the same guys after that. Obviously, Latavius Murray. How cheap is Latavius? $5,000 against the Jets, but I've already got Thielen and Diggs. How safe is this? Drop Diggs. Don't know if I want Latavius though. But what's the target? What's the reception? He's getting the receptions. And the yards. So you don't need the touchdown from Thielen. So if I have Latavius who can snipe the D-Hop, the fade D-Hop. Man. I don't know how much pressure you put on yourself. Doesn't carry an injury designation. Oh my God, Jack's defense. I'm not trying to cap it like that. What's the Detroit defense like? Yeah, like will the Vikings have to throw? So obviously the slot is where they're going to be throwing. So I think you can keep Thielen. How do I feel about Latavius Murray? I mean, he's getting that volume. I like it. So let's see here. I don't want to mess it up. I had it. I had the lineup. Now I'm tinkering. I don't know if I want to tinker. Diggs. I don't know how I feel about the same the Rams receivers. I think Michael Thomas is a good fade. He is coming. Yeah, I think it's a good fade. I mean, that want more secondaries, no joke. Where's James Ingram? Dang, this week's going to be a broad player pool for me if this is what I have to do to. So 59. He's $900 more. Oh, in that case, you gotta go. You gotta go Murray then for 5K. Yeah, I mean, if I'm fading D-Hop for a week like last week, I'm okay fading 17 points. You got week 3. Janoris Jenkins on him. Last week, Tre'Davious White. Week 1, you know the Patriots are going to phase him out. So I think you can fade D-Hop this week. So I'm going to fade D-Hop. Edelman at 66 against Chicago. I mean, he's a good pivot from Gronk. What's that for Chicago run defense like? Fourth? I mean, I think Edelman and Gronk. I mean, it could be the Gronk. This could be the Gronk game. This could be the Gronk game. Dylan Edelman. It's a pretty solid lineup. So we got Wentz, Jeffrey Stack, Greg Wilson coming back. You got Murray. You could have hedged him. This would be a bad cash game lineup. Where are we at? 86. With 4 players above 6K. And then we'll 5 and the rest are sub 5. We'll save this one. I think it's good. I might go back and change the Edelman though, because with the Edelman play, I mean, what's the volume ceiling on that? You know, he's supposed to be solid. With McCoy, I'm just a believer that the Bills can just do something against the Colts. And then Chubb uses the chalk. I think the chalk you this week. And Thielen, it's self-explanatory. I think this might be the quarterback I go with this week, to be honest. All right, let's run another. Come from the chat. Go ahead and throw some players out there. We'll start with strategy for this week. What's your player pool like? Do some Q&A also. We'll go from there. Okay. If I had to pick another quarterback this week, not named Carson Wentz, Cam Newton's in play because the Cam Newton week. I'm not paying up for golf. I'm not opposed to Kirk. He's pretty pricey for his ceiling. Is this the game he does that though? We'll play Road Breeze. Here, we'll do one with Joe Flacco. He's the cheap guy this week. Where's he at? Yeah, there you go, 5,400. So I'm going Flacco. Definitely going John Brown. I think he eat the Chubb chalk. I think you need to pay up an RB. You say $1,700. I think you get out of Zeke, which you got out of Curly last week. If Zeke can run on the Jags, he can run on the Redskins. What did the Panthers run on? Oh, they did it really last week. Is this the blow spot for Zeke? I do think Lamar's risky. 10 looks, 9 touches. That's a big drop. Pay for 80. First game is 25 points. I guess you paid down for Flacco. Got two Georgia running backs in here like that. You not go Thielen. Well, we need to go Diggs. We go Edel. All right, so we can't pay up this time. The Eagle. Nope. Lions. I guess we pay down for Joku. If we're gonna cook the Chubb. We go Greg Olsen again. Chester Rogers in that game. He gets Tre'Davious White. Yeah, they might show a ball this week. I don't know if I like anyone down here this week. Oh, forgot about the curse. Jermaine Curse. He's got a matchup this week. $48. Got the flex. Casio Clement. If you got this. See, this week 4 game, I thought DD. He was going to get the targets after that. Just hasn't. I mean, you got more right there. Just don't even know. I think you need more ceiling. What you're getting from Alex Collins. Corey Clement. I don't know if he runs all over with the Panthers. I don't know if I want to play Chester Rogers. I don't think you go. You could go carry on. Then who to pay up from tight end. It was 47 tight end. It's up there. I think you leave 300 on the table. Man. It's just Flacco though. Oh, it's ugly. That's ugly. Oh gosh. Like you know what? I'll play John Brown. No Flacco. Breeze. Okay. I'd much rather play Breeze than in the dome. If they struggle to run the ball, I think the pass team is legit though. Who they played? Here's the Ravens played. It's by Keenum. Big Ben. Mariota. Baker. That's it. Four games. there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. The Bengals. Yeah. No, wait, that's right. No, wait, that's right. Yeah, okay, so they played Josh Allen, Andy Dalton, Case Keenum, Big Ben. They're like 180 yards. With a lot of Big Ben. He's the best quarterback. Andy Dalton. 265 and 4 touchdowns. 274. Also Big Ben though. Was that Road Ben? Were they in Baltimore? Whoops. Okay. I'll play Breeze. 57. That's a good hedge. I think. He's under 6K Breeze. Yeah, and then you're playing coming back. I don't know if you need to stack Breeze with anyone. I think you probably wouldn't. I think you're okay playing Naked Breeze. See. So we got if he has a good if Breeze has a good quarterback game. Yeah, Gurley is the good running back. Thielen the good wide receiver. Your game scripting tight end with Greg Olsen. You've got the solid defense. You game script with carry on. The volume play with Curse. And he's also going volume play with Chubb. And a little bit of game throw, but he's the chalky this week. John Brown, a little bit of both also. I'll take that. Two of the top, top priced players. Those are two vastly different lineups. I will admit. I got Greg Olsen. Interesting. Oh wait, hold on. 40. Okay. So Latavius is 5K. Carry on is 45. All right, about 5 more minutes. So we'll do another one. So we got Q&As. Go ahead and drop them while I make this last one, and then go ahead and call it a day. I should have those flex rankings up here this evening. Check us out at BDGE, BigDogsFantasy.com, and get the rest of your Week 7 fantasy dose. You'll find as well. Okay. Go back to Wentz. Oh, nope. No. Not playing Yeldon this week. No, sir. What's Zeke's 4 this year? Which is a worse game? Like, is this the 2 touchdown game for Zeke? We'll put some Zeke in. All right, so if we're going back to Naked Alshon. No, not Naked Alshon. We'll go with Alshon. We'll wait on tight end. Let's see if we get a running back. I thought it came in early. Oh, gosh. That's legit. Whoops. I was about to lose the chat. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Okay, we're good. All right. Early Zeke, Alshon. Can we still get Thielen? Ooh, it's getting cheap. This is getting cheap real quick. Get Curse. 41. Chubb at the flex. Oh, I like this. And then at tight end, we can go. Well, can we get the Jags? I don't feel like messing around on defense this week. Can't. Oh gosh. I'm not opposed to either of the Vikings or the Rams. I think the Rams are best bet. The pass rush hasn't been as vicious. Interesting. I don't know. We should pick tight end first, and we'll pick that defense after. Oh wait, 3,500. What am I doing? Ooh, it's gonna be paid for both. We just do volume. If we go volume play, so that means we go Murray. Okay. Now we actually have Derek Anderson. I do think that Colts game is going to be closer, more competitive than probably you think. I do think Derek Anderson is the upgrade to both Josh Allen and Peterman. 43. Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay, I'll look in there. Got 10K. So we'll go back up to Gurley. You have Kittle coming back in the Rams game. Derek Anderson. You play naked Derek Anderson. You got paired with Shady. I don't think you really. I saw someone this week, I think, saying Charles Clay, but I think you're probably safer just going with McCoy, Gurley, Zeke, and Michael Thomas. That's a scary spot for Michael Thomas this week. I mean, that Baltimore defense is legit good. I think naked Breeze would be the way to go unless you went with Ingram. I'm not big on Ingram either because that volume could just disappear. I like Edelman, kind of, this week. I just don't know what his volume ceiling is. I do like how we paid up two great running backs. I guess we can lose Jeffrey since I'm not playing Wentz. He would be the main reason why I would stack with Wentz. We'll go ahead and see what we can do if we can put the Jags in. I think they're in a smash spot this week, to be honest. Edelman, yeah, just that Bears defense. You think if Brady's not going to throw a lot deep volume to Josh Gordon or Chris Hogan, I think it's Gronk, James White, and obviously Edelman. Could this be the Gronk blow up week? I don't know. You're paying what, 5,900? I think this week. If you bet on the Gronk game, 6,000. Sorry, you pay 6,000 on the Gronk game this week, but people can play below him. Ebron, he's getting volume. Kittle, tough matchup, but he's getting volume in that lineup in that offense. Olsen, if they end up having to throw, I think he gets the volume there. And then Njoku. Yeah. So let's see what else you have. 7,900 for receiver. Couldn't get tight end. I like John Brown, but I like him better with Flacco. Just because if you're going to bet on Flacco to have a good game, I think you've got to have one of the receivers he has. You got the Bills as the defense. I do like the Bills defense here this week. Solid. Yeah, like I said, I think the game's going to be more competitive than people think. Let's see here. Should I pick this third receiver? I guess I could go down from the Jags. I don't. I like the Lions. If I had to drop, I'm not opposed to the Bills. Um, I mean, you do know that the Colts are gonna throw the ball to try to get the yards on you. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna play some Breeze. Now, I think if I had to pay a cheaper quarterback, I'd probably go. Um, I think I'd go Breeze because he's cheap. He's cheaper and he's a bit of a fade from the chalk. I think Flacco's the chalk this week because the perception is that the Saints defense is horrible. You're right. It's not that. It isn't. They aren't. The Saints defense isn't that good. They've been playing better though. So you think Flacco like, at home? Good Joe Flacco? I don't know. I'm not big on it. But he has opened up a lot of cap space. But like I said, if you play Derek Anderson, I mean, if he just plays like a solid game, I don't know if he gets. Yeah, I mean, he played good filling in for the Panthers. When he was their backup there, most recently. Um, yeah, I guess if we're gonna play Anderson, yeah, you're right. That's a bet on the Bills then overall. Cleveland tight end, Tampa tight end. Yeah, the thing, yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I got Chubb. Haven't had Njoku yet because I've been able to pay up. I do like Greg Olson coming back in that Philly game just because if the Panthers get down, I think they do throw. I think he's going to. Oh, you OJ Howard for Cleveland. I mean for Tampa Bay. The Bills have been good. They've been covering. I think covering some spreads and the defense itself hasn't been that bad. I mean, yeah, really laid an egg. So I'll go with the Bills. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bills. I mean, if I'm going Derek Anderson, I should probably go with the Bills. And I'd almost say play McCoy. I don't know if that's a sucker stack. I don't know if that's a stack to be suckered into, but I'm not opposed to that. So with a 5K wide receiver, could go in Joku. I do like. It's pretty. It's pretty slim down there as far as volume goes. Uh, Marvin Jones is a sucker play, I think. I already got Curse. Maybe this is the volume guy. You got volume one. I guess you could take a shot then. You got two guys with volume in Thielen and Curse. And Joker's getting by with tight end. Chubb's the chalk you eat. Could you drop him Gurley? Okay, Murray. I'm gonna go with Elliott. You're kind of getting to figure out what am I trying to what ownership am I trying to compete with here from playing with? Let's see, Gurley. 5,000. I don't think worth the play. No. Ugh, no. Well, if we're gonna go Derek Anderson and the Bills, Chester Rogers here coming back. I'm opposed to. The thing is, I have to see if he gets shot by Tre'Davious White. He's been the legit corner. Especially not going to Ebron. Okay. That's true, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I've got the volume with Thielen, the volume with Curse, the volume with Njoku, um, Chubb's a chalk. He's going to get touches. And you're right, Anderson does free up all the space. And you really, you don't need the game from Anderson. Unless someone breaks the slate at quarterback, then it hurts you. I don't know if you have that this week. So you got a point with. I don't think Goff. It comes out and has like four touchdowns. And you look. They played that good recently. They do have a good matchup this week. Obviously, the outlier game here is that Thursday nighter with the Vikings with the 5 touchdowns. Could he have a 3 touchdown game? Sure. Cousins, don't know if they'll have to throw enough to where he's going to have a, unless he decides to just throw all over the Jets. Winston could, potential there for him. Andrew Luck, obviously, because volume. He's going to like look at the pass attempts, and then the yardage is there, and then so are the touchdowns. So I don't like. I'm not opposed to Luck either this week, but obviously, if we're going to play the Bills defense, you wouldn't want to play with Luck. I don't think. Tom Brady, probably a solid cash game lineup. I don't know about the tournament though. Because that's Chicago pass rush. That's why. Well, I don't know if you get the touchdown from Brady this week. I think you get the volume for the yards, so that's why I think you play Edelman. I guess you could probably think James White's too expensive. Might as well play Edelman. These things that if White's gonna play like an extensive passing game, you might as well just play Edelman then. It just game flow dependent. Game flow independent. He's gonna get the volume whether they're mixing and run or they're going pass heavy. I think Wentz has a potential for blow up. Cam could too. Baker could, but there's not much. You're right. There's not many slate breakers. So the 15 points you give Anderson, that might be all you need. He get a quiet 20. Like he get a quiet 20 points, and then you're really sitting good. So I'll go with this. We'll save this one. All right, and then we'll go ahead and do one more, or we'll review the ones we've got. So I did notice that I had Greg Olsen coming back in both of these on the other side of the. Wait, no, just this one. Just the one on the left is the one I have stacked with Alshon. So I guess you don't even play Greg Olsen. I'm gonna flip that then. That's why I had that. Yeah, I'm gonna edit this one. I had John Brown coming back. Okay, so I think we'll go to Latavius Murray. You got tied in 3,900. Who's that leave us with? That's pretty cheap though. Kyle Rudolph. If you already got Thielen. OJ Howard. I guess you could drop with the defense, get Njoku. I think that's the play. $33. The Colts. I think that game's too competitive. I don't think you can. Now. Oh, I got Curse. Go Lions defense. You can pay up at tight end. You can't get Ebron though. Can you? No. You need Kittle. They go back to Olsen. But if you could drop him John Brown. $5,100. I'd rather get the Ebron then if I'm gonna drop down. If I already got Chubb, I'm gonna go with the Chubb chop. I mean, do you fade Chubb? Like, what if it's like 4 points? I'm overthinking that. I think you play it. I don't think the Tampa Bay defense is good. Yes, you could. Don't want Kittle. He's getting fire volume and he's getting yards. Is he good? Yeah. All right, we'll Kittle. Okay. All right, here we go. Last lineup. Oh, you're not playing. I think you should play some Chubb. I mean, not much. You don't have to pay a lot. I think you should play some Chubb. Just because you think he gets 10 points, then you put him at your flex, or whatever. You get you 10 points for 3,600. You're already cashing. He doesn't catch a lot of passes. It's true. And that dates back even back to college. But I do think Cleveland. Where's that game? Is it in Cleveland? No, it's in Tampa Bay. So I do think the Browns. I think the Browns try to somehow try to control that one. So I think that's where you get Njoku and Chubb. I mean, I don't. I think it all comes down to what do you think that Tampa Bay offense can do to that Cleveland defense? Because if you think it'll be competitive, then I think you can play Chubb. Yeah, that's true. Peyton Barber's the man there now. I've been off him since after like week 2. He just wasn't gonna. He wasn't gonna get the volume of the goal line. Just they were playing. OJ tight end. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He for a receiving touchdown. All right. Let's see here. Oh, I'm gonna hold that Barber. Yeah, we'll do this one without Chubb though. So let's see here. I have seen a lot of people play Baker. If Baker's gonna get. We'll do a Baker lineup. We're just going Njoku, so we'll fade. We'll fade Gurley. Try to get back up to Jacksonville. Tight end set. We'll do from there. So that comes down to running back. We'll go Murray. I think the volume's there. I think, yeah. I mean, I like Diggs this week. I don't know if you need to play him. Yeah. I think if Njoku has another good game this week, he might be over 5K next week. This is his first touchdown last week. He went from 38 to 42. But I mean, if he's going to keep getting the volume, like 6 for 16 touchdown. Yeah. Yeah, like I don't think you have to pay up for Ertz. Unless you believe Gronk has the Gronk game, you don't have to pay up for Gronk either. Obviously, Ebron, he's the first discount. He's the fade out of that group because it's still essentially his receiving game there. I'll go ahead and try to get Thielen again. We'll go Curse for the volume play. So probably upside at running back. So you couldn't get Gurley in here. 89, 4,500. No, I don't think you can. So I think if we're going to go down, I'll take Zeke. I'm not opposed to Zeke this week. I'm not opposed to McCoy either. Yeah, I think I might go Zeke. Let's go Zeke. Can I go? Where is? Oh, it's gonna pop back up in the flex. Um, Elf 4K. Don't know what the 4K flex range looks like this week. Haven't had them down here yet. Duke Johnson. Interesting. Guess I could draw from Edelman. I don't like those flex plays there. Chester Rogers, paying for running back again for 59. I think that gets us. Oh, it does. It gets us Mark Ingram. It gets us McCoy if we want him. The thing is, I just like. I don't know if Tampa Bay blows out Cleveland, so that is how Duke would get the run, unless there's some usual game script and they just end up giving him a decent amount of touches with Chubb mixed in. So I don't think you need to play Duke. That's game theory. I think you play Duke. Obviously, Chubb, he's the chalk because he's getting touches no matter what, at least to start the game, and then the game script can take it out of the way. But I think Duke Johnson needs to get the scripted into it. I've also seen the narrative that he might get just more touches overall now that Hyde's gone, which is fair. Um, I don't think you'd have him as a primary back this week. You can't be counting on him at running back value. You could have him in at flex value or back end roster fill in, but I don't think. I think he's being made out to be a bigger play than this week. Yeah. How much is Duke? Because I'm gonna pay up for Chester Rogers. Yeah. So then, if I'm gonna do Baker and Joku Johnson, then what I'm saying here is that at least by my lineup, if you just looked at my lineup, I'm thinking that Tampa Bay does get out to a lead and the Rams will have to throw, which is not a wrong possibility. Doing it 6,600. I think I get to Edelman. So there we go. I'll take that lineup. If Zeke has the Zeke game, Murray has, I don't think that the Vikings have to throw a ton this week. So I like this one. Let's go back and look at. I think we got 4. These are pretty solid, I think. I went back and changed tight end. I did. A Kittle. No, I had 2 in Joku and Greg Olsen. All right. Let's just review real quick. We got the Carson Wentz Jeffrey stack with Greg Olsen coming back in that game stack. We got Murray with the Dalvin Cook out. I'm going to go Edelman for volume, Thielen for volume, McCoy in a game I don't think that they'll be completely run out of, and Chubb's the chalk you eat, I think, and then the Jags you paid up. So you're betting on a game stack here, and then you've got the chalk, and then some volume plays mixed in. Let's see here. When we just did, obviously, the Baker stack with Njoku Johnson. I think the game's reasonably competitive, but not crazy. We got Zeke here for the big game. Again, Murray with the volume, with Dalvin Cook out. And then all volume at receiver, with Thielen obviously the high ceiling play. Or you could argue Edelman. And again, you got the Jags to bring up the rear there. Here, Naked Breeze, which I'm fine with, against a solid, actually legitimately good Ravens defense. And then you've got, again, the Chubb chalk, paid up for Gurley, John Brown coming back in that Saints game. Curse with the volume again, Thielen, George Kittle, in a volume play. And then you got there Memphis Murray. And then if you're on the lines of defense, if I'm opposed to, I think they have a solid outing this week. obviously the higher ceiling as the Jaguars because they can just sack Watson 10 times. And then obviously you got the Derrick Anderson. Naked Derrick Anderson. No, well, with the Bills defense. Yeah, because unless you play with McCoy, you can't really pair him with a receiver or tight end. So then we got Gurley Zeke, solid at running back. Vic Chubb Chalk. We got Njoku, great floor at tight end. And we got volume at wide receiver. And you get to think, so you got Julio off the slate, AJ Green's off the slate, Tyler Boyd's off, Sanu's off, Calvin Ridley. Who else is off the slate? Oh yeah, Juju, Antonio Brown. Who else is off the slate? Oh, Chiefs are off. You don't really have those high ceiling guys here. You got DeAndre Hopkins going against Tre'Davious White. You saw last week going against against Jalen Ramsey. You saw against last week against Tre'Davious White. Solid matchup on him. So DraftKings name, it's Ed the Mundo. EDTHEMUNDO. Ed the Mundo. So yeah, I think you go volume at receiver this week, and you can pay up a tight end. I mean, wide receiver. I don't think there's any point to play with Michael Thomas. Domination SC here. I'm going to write that down. I'll get that over here. Gotcha. All right, I got that noted. All right. So these last 5 minutes here or so, we'll go ahead and just do Q&A. So if you got questions, just drop them, and then we'll call it a day. And then we'll win some money tomorrow. So go ahead and just drop the questions in the chat, and we'll talk through it. I don't like that Derrick Anderson lineup, to be honest. I mean, the worst play in that one is Nick Chubb. To be honest, Nick Chubb's the worst play. He's the chalky beat this week, and he's the worst play in that lineup. All right, cool. All right, man. You have a good one. Also, we'll get some money. All right. Until next week. Peace.